Hello, and good day to yous. Welcome back to Mass Effect. Alright. Did a little bit of research into what stuff is. And I got more points to spend. Am I allowed to spend them on these? Apparently so, yes. Well, I was advised to get either Charm or Intimidate early, and doing both isn't really necessary, as they just kind of like do the same thing but with different flavors on stuff. And I think for the most part I do want to be more agreeable, so 1 point Intimidation is fine, just for some flavor, but I think leveling up Charm is preferable. And the other thing I should be doing is, apparently, if I want to be using a shotgun, grab Barrier and just run headlong into conflicts. But I'm not really going to need a shotgun, or I'm not really going to need Barrier as much until I get shotguns. And I need to get some more experience using this stuff. Alright, but I guess for now, I should just level up my pistol a bunch. Ooh, or I could just get Barrier now. Yep, I've got a strong AoE. And now I can grant myself 4 times my health. That'll make it a lot easier to survive engagements. And what did each level do? Increase the duration by half a second, and the efficacy by 20. Oh, and then there's a jump of 4 seconds and 200 potency. Also 10-second shorter recharge. Back to 20. And then a 4.5-second duration. 10-second cooldown, and 220 potency. Well, getting Barrier is good, and Advanced and Master Barrier are great. But I think I can probably start leaning back into offensive stuff now that I've got Barrier. Did that lock it in? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, anything else in here? No assignments. Speak to Joker to bring the Normandy into dock at the Citadel. No new info. Items. Didn't look into weapons as much as I did skills. Oh wait, no. Sniper rifles. Yeah, they'd be pretty accurate. So I'm using the Han Kadar, and I've gotten myself... Oh, I've got a Lancer, and I've acquired an Avenger and a Banshee. Accuracy is worth on both. The heatsink capacity is the same. I don't know why it's yellow, though. That makes me feel like it's low. And the DPS is better. I think I want my assault rifle to be at least a little accurate. The shotgun, on the other hand... More power, more capacity, and only slightly lower accuracy. Yeah, I'll use that. And armor. Okay, well that one's just better. Oh, and this pistol is also just better. No surprise, it's a rank 2. Okay. I guess I don't need my assault rifle to be super accurate, and that is a big damage increase. Sure, we'll swap it out. Alright. Now that I've kitted up, let's go do some non-combat things. What's going on in here? Is it nothing? Appears to be nothing. Got some medi-gels.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
Do you really believe that, Commander? After what happened to you on Akuz? Are you saying you only survived because of random chance?
Akuz was a bloodbath. Even now, I don't know how I survived. I guess it just wasn't my time yet.
With respect, sir, I think you had somebody watching over you.
I don't know about that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out...
Yeah, been
you
there.
never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Everyone on this ship has to do his or her part, Williams. Remember that.
Understood, sir.
Keep it professional. Got an elevator, or I can take the stairs.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
No big conversation with you, though.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Such as?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me.
Sure
Too safe,
is.
too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
For
But
eons,
humanity
mankind
needs
has
the
dreamed
Alliance
of
if we want to
exploring
keep
space,
expanding through the
to
traverse.
find
And the
weird
Alliance
alien
always
life.
needs good doctors.
And
So
you
I
know the
stayed
rest.
on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, what's in my locker? Yeah, take it all. Alliance Military Vocational Code System classifies the career path of all serving personnel. The MVC consists of one letter and one number. A soldier's MVC indicates proficiency, not rank. The letter notes career path. The number indicates level of experience, as indicated by service record, technical scores, and combinations. All 26 letters are used, and numbers run from 1 to 7. N is the letter code for Special Forces personnel. Biotics manipulate Mass Effect fields using dozens of Element Zero nodules within their nervous systems that react to electric stimuli from the brain. Amplifiers allow biotics to synchronize the nodules so they can form fields large and strong enough for practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. An implant is a surgically embedded interface port into which amps are plugged in. On humans, the implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access, but the user must be careful to keep it free of contaminants. Implant ports can fit a variety of amps, and there is a growing market for modification and add-ons. The finest quality implants and amps are manufactured by Asari artisans. The Alliance's L3 implants, first deployed in 2170, are a significant step forward. Wouldn't be caught dead using one of those L2 implants.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element zero. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
So I was right before. The biotics is just super cancer, and I am fated to die, probably. Or maybe there's a mutation, and I'm just going to be okay.
Combat Hards. Medigel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one. Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Medigel violates Council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
Another pistol. Don't care to use it, though. Another hammer. Do I want to give up a little bit of accuracy for like 10 more power on a rifle? No, I'd rather have the accuracy. Oh, geez. That is really good physical resistance, but absolutely nothing for tech and biotics. Anderson?
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
God, I should work on my stamina. In the Normandy's vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to assign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased from the requisition officer. Are they also in this area? Yes, they are.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to
Do I
get,
have to buy
but they're
merch
well
or
worth the cost if
licenses?
you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
How many credits do I have? 1,400. Oh boy. I can't afford a lot here. That armor would be nice if I could wear heavy. That'd be nice too. can I afford right now? Increases maximum units of metagel, maximum number of grenades. I mean, this is just a permanent upgrade, right? So... Wait, where were the armor upgrades? I don't remember seeing this. I don't know if I want any of these hammers. I certainly don't need duplicates.
Looking for supplies?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back.
And what's over here? Field integrity.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
I examined. Did that do anything? Maybe it added a record. I can see Caden's locker. I won't worry about their equipment right now. Whew. All right, let's go dock. Navigator?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Codex. Wow. Oh, the guy I'm looking for is over that way. So what's over here?
Good. Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
It's a big satellite probey thing.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Oh god, it is a Halo.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Seren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations.
Looking a little pale there, my
the
guy.
might use this as
And
an excuse
flushed.
to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Important locations marked on map.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Decrypting. Ooh. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Guess I should check my squad and their points. Decryption. Need to get some sort of unlock before I can get advanced sabotage. But it would allow me to do electronics. Probably a good idea to do. New. You have anything useful? I can better just make her a better soldier. This is health damage suffered by 75%, and your shields can't be broken down. That is good. I could unlock shotguns but not use them. That's the only thing I can unlock right now, so I guess I'd just be upgrading stuff. Good enough. Finally, some aliens. Who or what are you?
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the console of confidence and her, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Thanks, you've been helpful.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something
So yeah, it seems very likely that there's some sort of translator here allowing me to talk with these other species, and they don't communicate in quite the same manner, so their mannerisms are a bit stilted.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
How about you,
Good day to you, human.
portly fellow?
Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Looks a little bit like an FF-14 Gobby.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you,
Not at all.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf
like
smaller
slaves
ones and
or
eventually
like
split again.
trading
Our
players on a
society is very
team.
malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I guess I can see a reason to have, like, a sort of neutral party managing the economy, not being on the Council and swaying things in their favor.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Oh, and you're new and interesting as well, little bug man. Hello. Oh man, there's a type of beetle, I think, that has a very similar body to you. Type of like assassin beetle or something. Oh, but what's over here? Nothing? Nothing.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Oh, that got me a level.
Welcome to the Presidium.
Wait, 6 points? Really? Okay. Oh, is that just enough for shotguns? That is enough for shotguns. Alternatively, I could get tactical armor shotguns. Alright, well that's not actually going to do anything yet. So I need 4 points to actually get any benefit in shotguns. Maybe get warp up to another rank. Is my melee damage by default like 25%? Hmm. Oh, doesn't continue to make pistols good until I can use shotguns. And you too. Advanced sabotage, nice. Why does medicine give you access to a disabling toxin? A little worrying. Guess I should make your default attack stronger. And you. Another heal? Now you can first aid.
Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Virtual guide.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Not interested.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board. Have a nice day.
I was wondering what the little collection of leaves was doing here. They're right, there's trees all around. Who else is in the embassy? More Alcor.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Is anyone gonna mind if I do this? Oh no. Nothing's encrypted.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Thank you, Microsoft Sam.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet.
And you're fair to do so.
You're here to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ooh, more info. But I gotta override this one. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us. Fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Ada cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Well, I might want to investigate that later.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
I'll be going now.
Didn't mean to exit that conversation.
Shepard, what can I do for you
now?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
Doesn't look like it's his, or at the very least, can't press him on it.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Haha, you just talked about your feelings.
What do you want?
You had a real human connection.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will.
Enjoy shore leave.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same
CD bar, got it.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
And another one of you. Who are you guys? All right. Down on the ground floor. Citadel Tower is the tall white structure far off to your right. It houses the council and is the heart of Citadel politics. I don't see a tall white tower. Am I under it? The elevator to CSEC Academy is located down the ramp to your left. The Alliance docking bay can be found there. Well, it wants me to go that way, so I guess I'm going to go this way. But before that, I need to take a quick break and freshen up my drink. Preferably something that'll keep me awake, because I'm starting to get dozy. Alright, we will be back in just a few. Get up, stretch, grab a drink or a snack, and we will be right back. Okay, we are back. What do things when I get my codex? These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellions as a response to the destruction of the conflict in an attempt to distance the Council from brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. A WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered a WMD. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. Use of WMD is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth, with ecospheres that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of WMD on hostile worlds or in sealed space station environments. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles. The conventions graded weapons of mass destruction into tiers of concern. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic peace. Tier 1. Large kinetic impactors such as asteroid drops or deorbiting space stations. Effectively free and available in any system, in the form of debris left over from planetary accretion. Kinetic impactors are the weapons of choice for terrorists and third galaxy nations. Oh boy. Tier 2. Uncontrolled self-replicating weapons, such as nanotechnology, viral, or bacteriological organisms. Von Neumann devices, and destructive computer viruses. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them onto another world. Tier 3. Large energy burst weapons such as nuclear or antimatter warheads. Pretty standard fare. Tier 4. Alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the nation of an ecosystem, or for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. Fucking invasive species. As far as I know, Earth only has access to Tier 2 and lower grade WMDs. Citadel Station Security Services. Citadel Security is a voluntary police service answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSEC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies. Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. Network deals with cybercrimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. Special Response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military grade equipment. I don't know why I saw yellow in there. Patrol, naval arm with ships stationed throughout the Citadel's cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel Counselor or the ambassador of an Associate Council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police forces of their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current Executor Venari Pollen, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arterius lend credence to this position. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. Presidium Ring. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space serving as the connection point for the wards. The interior walls are lined with embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. The Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about 1/3 Earth normal. Oh, so nice easy walk in here, I guess. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule with a 6-hour night where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. The ring is the location of the Citadel's spaceports. Being closer to the center of the spin, there is less motion for a ship to match. And the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower at the center of the ring holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, peering to the thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is at the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic couriers and Spectre business, the shuttle's docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. Treaty of Phyrexian. I'll go with Phyrexian. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the council races agreed to the Phyrexian Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to council to associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3 and the Turians have 5. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. Military jargon. Ashore! Away! Aye aye! ASAP! Belay! Bridge! Captain's Mast! CIC! DC! ECM! EVA! Flank! FNG! Groundside! Helmsman! LADAR! Shore Party, Silent Running, Sitrep, Spacer, XO. No, I know most of these. Tech. Botic. Manipulate Mass Effect fields using dozens of elemental energy. Oh, I read that one already. Comms. Real-time communication is possible thanks to networks of expansive mass relay comm buoys that can daisy-chain a transmission via lasers. Comm buoys are maintained in patterns built outward from each mass relay. The buoys are little more than a cluster of primitive miniature mass relays. Each individual buoy is connected to a partner on another buoy in the network, forming a corridor of low mass space. Tight beam communications lasers are piped through these tubes of FTL space, allowing virtually instantaneous communication to anywhere on the network. The networks connect across regions by communications lasers through mass relays. With this system, the only communications delay is a light lag between the source or destination and the closest buoy. So long as all parties remain within half a light second, 150,000 kilometers, of buoys, seamless real-time communications are possible. Since buoys are maintained in all traveled areas, most enjoy unlimited instant communication. Ships only suffer communications lag when operating off established deep space routes, around uninhabited outer system gas giants and other unsettled areas. During wartime, comm buoy networks are the first target of attack. Once the network is severed, it can take anywhere from weeks to years to get a message out of a contested system. In systems where a buoy network has not yet been built or has been destroyed, rapid communication means ferrying information through high-speed courier ships and unmanned data drones. Could you do some sort of radio wave through, like, really sparse space? I don't want to say dense. Opposite of dense. Yeah, just like space with a lot of sparse particulate. Oh, hey, homie, and also good night. Thanks for lurking once again. See you tomorrow, maybe. Alien Council raises.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
But they self-identify as female? Why does gender have any sort of, like, position on their species at all?
Roughly 12...
Non-council races.
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor moves slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
High gravity planet, all right.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Ammonia-based atmosphere. And a high-pressure one at that. So these are just like deep-sea monstrosities then, huh?
The Geth are a humanoid.
Seems a bit unfair to put them in the same category as the Geth.
The Elcor.
Citadel and Galactic Government.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests,
I read this
the
one
Council
already.
is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
So it's just 3 species that serve on the Council thus far. How many species are we dealing with?
Biotics is the ability of a virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action.
Oh god, that sounds
VIs
nice.
are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Man, this is cute by comparison of what we have to deal with today with AIs.
When subjected to an electrical current, the rare material dubbed Element Zero, or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova. The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined Element Zero at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create mass effect fields and develop FTL travel. Element Zero can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire. Omni-tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni-tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni-tools are standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists.
Okay. Ooh, I actually have assignments. Discovered a strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. On the whole, it seems harmless, but something about the message is a little disturbing. Find the commune at Hawking Ida. While in the Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentions some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Row cluster. Go investigate that. Alright, what's over this way? There's some people, Turians, Krogan statue. Elevator to C-Sec Academy is located down this ramp and past the small plaza. The Alliance docking bay can be found there. Embassies are located at the end of the causeway to your right. Citadel Tower is the tall white structure across the plaza. I guess that is a tower. It's just also connected to the wall. Oh, is that a patrol car? Very flat. Citadel Rapid Transit. What was down here? Let's talk to the council to gain access to the wards. Hello, Barlow.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd.
Who doesn't know who I am?
Survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
Just because it's
For
legal
example,
doesn't mean it's
suppose a Hanar
not
ambassador was
unsavory.
petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
If I go down to the wards, I'm going to get jumped, aren't I?
I should go.
Oh, what a pleasant place.
Goodbye, Commander.
The lifeblood of the galaxy. All sorts of people from all walks of life. Haven't seen you yet.
Ah, human.
This one is greatly pleased to see you here.
Psychic
in my
slug.
decadent emporium. Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth. Who are you? This one's face name is
Alright, that's that
Delaninder.
one. Oops.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth. What exactly do you sell? Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
Man, I haven't
This
even
one
gone
is able
camping
to
yet, and I
procure
feel like
almost
I've
any
gotten
item the
bit
human would
12
desire,
times.
For a price, naturally. I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
View standard items. It's got light armor. It's meh. Yeah. Oops.
Commander, it is good to see you. Show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Certa Foundation license. Yeah, I'll take a license.
Commander, show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Heavy armor for Krogans. Medium armor for Turians.
Commander, show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased
And
to do so,
upgrades.
human. You will not.
Hardened ceramic plates can be applied to body armor suits, increasing their effectiveness. Plus 7% damage reduction. Hammerhead ammunition increases weapons force by 25%. What's the Omnigel for? I don't even know. Oh, that was to convert an item into Omnigel, right? Let's make sure I do this with something that I don't care about. Like my spare Lancer. Convert into Omnigel. Yeah, sure. And just a back storage area. Gee, who would have thunk it? A spaceship housing millions of people is going to be kind of big.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why?
Fast travel to different points.
It's not like Keepers offered explanation for what they're doing.
Welcome. I am Nailina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected
What's
clients
with
today.
the painting?
Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As
Sorry,
much
couldn't
as
help you
possible,
today.
we seek
Would you
to
like a
match
song?
the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'll just move beyond that.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for
So
them.
this is just like a highly prestigious hostess club.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
I guess I'll leave my name.
Commander Shepard.
Couldn't hurt.
With the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Oh, look at that. I got pushed ahead.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs.
Was
She'll
that
be
wink?
waiting for you.
No wink. Yeah, this is absolutely a club. Look at this. You need me to get you a towel? Maybe a drink? How about an ashtray? I remember my signs.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Human attendant.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Do you know him? Your brother from Earth. Yeah, of course. We go way back. His name was Fredericks.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients.
Am I important? I like have a kind of interesting origin story.
That could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
No touch.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
2 feet.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Oh, what is this? Okay. I can't hack the door and just come in and go as I please.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect the first time.
Alright. Let's try this fast travel. Wards, Tower, Financial District, Embassies. I don't think I've been to the Financial yet. Or no, that is this? That is this. Okay.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features.
Controversial.
What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy?
Controversial based off of, like,
technology?
everybody's interpretations.
Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the counselors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of
Don't
the
hurt the
Citadel,
engineers.
but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Please do not disturb the Keepers.
I just want to look. He busy. Alright, my current destination. Back over that way. I'd like to go further into the wards to do some of these quests that I've been given, but I think I gotta get access first. Just above me, then? Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations. As you explore the Citadel, more locations will unlock. To the chambers. Oh wait, no, not here. Okay, it was just the tower then. Even drops me inside. Hello?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Alrighty. Water features. Everybody loves them, even aliens. It's quite the suit you're wearing. Oh, can't sneak by. Not that I think there's anything over here anyway. Nah.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
I'm not familiar with the Hanar.
Them because you have trouble understanding them.
There's another rapid transit. Rear Admiral Kauku.
I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Man, there are a lot of these keepers around.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Sorry, I was exploring. It's my first time.
The Geth attack
Wanted to play
is a matter
tourist.
of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Nothing you'll accept at this time.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Sulk, sulk, pout, pout.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to.
Hey, he's probably at the bar. I have business there anyway.
Past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
What do you mean the captain deserves better? What is that?
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
One of those kill 10 people to save 100?
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, Saren...
I already
I saw how
asked
he
that one.
operates. No conscience. No hesitation.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals.
Give
were
him some
worked out
time
over the years to keep
so
him on
everyone
the
can
force.
forget.
Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Oh yeah, I guess this is where the Council was. Alright, where is... Oh, Corbin.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
What you doing?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
Unless you're doing something illegal.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Go around and scan every keeper I see? Sure, why
I
not?
could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Finally, somebody who doesn't know me.
Help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
That's it?
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Scan. Uploaded to database.
No,
And there we
I
are at home.
haven't Commander.
Scan.
Yeah, I'll wait. Doesn't seem like I have much choice.
No more on this side. I think there was one over here. Yes.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere.
None over here. Okay, that doesn't extend any further. None on this side. Nope. Garrus should be around here somewhere. Maybe he stepped out. Elevator leads down to the Presidium. There you will find the Embassy, Citadel Tower, Emporium, Bank, and Concert Chambers.
I can't believe the Council ignored all
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Concurred. Scan. Oh, there's one here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance? Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium? The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers. So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now? The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
That's not up for you to decide.
Who are the Enkindlers? Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech. Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I'm not charismatic enough for this. Oh.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you? Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not
Oh, it's
possess
just
the
150 credits.
150 credits necessary to purchase the permit. I knew it. You're not just evangelizing, you're panhandling. This one desires no charity. It only desires to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
It's only 150 credits.
However, this one also does 150 credits? This should cover you. This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Oh boy, it's a metagel. Scanning keepers. Speak with Jen at Core's Den. Go see Barla. Speak to Harkin. Find proof of that about Saren. Oh, there's a finite number. Okay. I wonder if I've seen 20 of them yet. Don't know if there were any keepers in here. I think there were. Yeah, there's one. No keepers in here. Pretty crowded area. No keepers, though. Actually, this isn't the bar, is it? No, the guy was telling me about the bar. Can't get in there. Anderson's here if I need to talk. C-Sec Academy.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Rapid transit. Docking bay. Another keeper.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Any acquisitions? Aldrin Labs license. Boom. You've got a better version of a Hydra. It's meh. Oh, no, don't want to pull that out. Shit, didn't even realize I could pull up my gun in this situation. Elevator to wards. Oh, do I actually have permission to go there now? These guys are just on break.
Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry. Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
I overheard.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
I'll talk to him.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
I'll continue scanning keepers before I go down there.
Hello, Commander.
I'm not doing anything illegal, I think. But we'll confront him about that once we've filled his catalog. some delicious info for my codex. Back to financial district. We need to have a chat.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional
Free?
circumstances.
Oh, jeez.
So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Man, I was just there.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
Oh god, it's gotcha.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological... From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong
Okay,
community.
I've asked him about all this, I think.
Goodbye, Commander.
Boop. There are a good number of these guys around. Were there any hanging out in here? Kills the mood a little bit, but not exactly anything they can do about it. Not as such. I hope there's nothing in her personal chambers. I'll have to wait until after I've had a talk with her friend. Academy. Talked to that one, or scanned that one. Scanned the one behind that pillar there. So that might be all of the obvious ones. Six more to scan. They're probably in the wards then. I do wonder if I missed one of them just over here, since I haven't looked at this VI yet. Did I scan this one? Yes. Who's the big guy?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
The humans.
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming.
And then who's gonna kill
The
us?
Turians are members of the Citadel
Humans.
Council.
Humans will kill
They
humans.
are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide
the frogs
in
killed the
favor of
bugs?
the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Can't quite make out a face on this statue. It's wearing body armor, so I guess just can't really see what's going on with that helmet. Okay, back down to the C-Sec. There's the guy who's causing problems.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Bro, you are in the middle of like a police headquarters. What do you think you're gonna do?
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
You can help. Rex?
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
He betrayed the Shadow Broker.
A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our
Seems
hands on
very
evidence,
animated.
we can prove that Saren's a traitor.
Maybe it's just because he's got such a big face.
Saren might already have her.
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus?
Yeah, it's just a
Victoria?
big face.
He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
I can use him. And there's Garrus, too. Alright, add to squad, and I guess... Yeah, I need your hacking skills, probably. Add to squad. Oh, I can see what you add. You have got bionic and combat strength. You've got biotic and tech. You all right?
Every time I visit the Citadel, C-Sec brings me here for a friendly chat.
What are you doing here, Rex? What sort of business are you here on this time?
Nice to see so many humans working for C-Sec.
Alright, which way was the medical ward? Bring me to the docking bay, which, yeah, I guess I haven't been down to the docking bay yet.
I'm surprised you're willing to fight Krogan, Rex. I thought you'd stand with your own.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Door's closed. Oh, no, I can go inside.
Sorry, Commander. Nobody's allowed on the Normandy right now. Doing some routine maintenance.
That's fine. I don't want to go back onto the Normandy just yet anyway. I just want to find these guys. Oh, man, this one's not even doing anything. He's just, like, on standby. Taking a break? Taking in the sights? Maybe he's napping. I don't know. Doesn't exactly have eyelids.
I haven't spent much time with Krogan before, Rex, and I have to say, you're not what I expected.
Right. Because you humans have a wide range of cultures and attitudes. But Krogan all think and act exactly alike.
God, man.
Whoa, I didn't mean... Look, just forget I said anything.
Done.
I like you, Rex. You don't take shit from no one. To the wards.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Very enforced.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
I've got a monument?
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Oh, naive.
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right.
Thanks for the info.
Well, see you around, Commander.
Alright, I just want to find a teleport back. Oh, to CSEC. There's something pointing me to the med clinic.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
Med clinic and CSEC. Ah, med clinic. Oh, and here's another fast travel point. And another one of you.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Oh, good shot. Use a barrier. Rifle, pistol. Scimitar is a shotgun, right? Oh, God. The shield weren't enough. I'll use a throw on you. And warp on you.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Much better.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They worked for Feast. They wanted to shut me up. Keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Why do you hate Saren?
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Finally, some proper aliens. Squad. Da boys.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought
Citadel
me
needs
when I was
doctors
young.
too.
My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Another acquisition? No, just upgrades. Health regen. Man, that is a lot more expensive for... I guess it's 50% efficacy. Oh, but boy, do these get expensive. And I don't even know how to apply upgrades. This one's cheap, so I guess I'll get it. Oh yeah, I should take a look at my squad skills. Such a big face. Alright, so Garrus was good at combat and tech, which means I would want him to do decryption to open secured objects. And you can shut down enemy tech and biotic abilities. Oh, that's good. on. I can teach him electronics after he's gotten enough first aid. He's good with assault rifles and sniper rifles. He's a crack shot. Light armor, shield boost. Can eventually use medium armor. Okay. Rex has also got access to assault rifles and shotguns. Fellow shotgun user. But he's going to be much closer range than Garrus. Using like spray and pray and da boomstick. Combat armor. Able to equip medium armor. And unlocks heavy armor. Big old tank. Oh, wait, I might have been reading immunity wrong. Reduces health damage by percentage, but doesn't reduce damage to shields. So this is an ability that would severely limit the amount of real damage they take. Ooh, but combined with barrier, yeah, that just makes them, like, unkillable. And he's got combat and biotics. Okay. So I could spec him more into the biotic abilities if I don't want to use them too much. Oh, that's what the helmet is. Okay. And yours is just a full face covering. Well, I needed to get at least this much into warp so I can equip barrier. Whereas Rex can just get barrier. It's 1 point. Overkill. Increases damage reduction, increases hardening. Now unlocks the ability to get fitness, which is just HP and the immunity skill. If he's not tanky enough, this'll help. Three points into this to get shield. Jeez. One, two, three, four, 6, 7, 8. Get a shotgun ability. Or I could get him fitness. Get him a stronger warp. Could get him first point of stasis. I don't really know what I want for him yet. Accuracy with all weapons, damage with assault rifles, assault and sniper rifles. I feel like the sooner I get access to these, the better. 'Cause that's just like lockpicking skill that I have to have in order to do. Whereas these all just help. I don't think I'm having any trouble fighting things yet. I just have to be a bit smarter about how I'm using my skills. One point in assault rifles. Advanced sabotage. Ability to stop that for a while? Yeah, that's good. Five points to get advanced first aid. I don't know if I can get electronics yet. I'll get a point in damping. Maybe shield boost. My team is very survivable and has got a bunch of different skills I can use. Assault training increases melee damage, weapon damage, and adrenaline boost. I might invest enough points to get adrenaline boost. Don't know if I want to get advanced. That'll come later. Right now, I should prioritize getting these up. So, more points in first aid. And you! Warp, throw, stasis. Warp, throw. I've got lift instead. strong, but it just throws somebody out of the fight for a while. I think I would have preferred lift. I don't know if I want him to be better with weapons or if I want him to be better with biotics. I don't have a lot of strong focus on biotics, and I did hear that it was pretty powerful in this game, so maybe... Stronger warp. One point in that is pretty useful if he doesn't have any passive regen. As he is just a combat expert. Alright, that's everyone. Medgel, which I haven't used yet. I did not see the explosive canister. I'm blind. Alright, cool. Well, we have a alien team ready to go. I think I'm going to call it here for the night. Finally, non-humes. I'm so sick of looking at them. I guess I can do a bunch of codex and journal entries next time. And here I thought I was going to go this session without doing any fighting. Pulled one out very close in the end there. Alright, well, thank you very much for stopping by. We should be back here again tomorrow for some more Mass Effect. I'll continue to look into things and figure out how this game works. And we will continue later. But until then, take care and have yourselves a good night.